Hey everyone, Shane here with ROA Off-Road. Some exciting things happening this year in 2024. We got MDC USA. This is an Australian company. They've been in business for about 19 years, and this is one of their models. I'm gonna do a walk around, kind of showcase some of the things that they have on this. This is the XT16HR, and HR stands for hard roof, which means it's not a hybrid. There's no pop tops, no canvas involved. And this is the Island. It's a perfect trailer for couples. Up here you can see you have your rock guard, your diamond plating with your two 20-pound propane tanks. You have space for jerry cans. I'm going to be doing a full tour, really in depth pretty soon, but this is just going to be kind of an introduction to the Island. Super excited about this. As you can see, they're running the Cruise Master, which is the DO35, massive chains for safety. You can see that there's a special spot where it goes. You have your handbrake. You also have your Anderson plug, which will allow you to charge while you're driving down the road. A little spigot out there, and of course the jockey wheel. And you can see this is a heavier duty wheel for this trailer. The trailer dry weight comes in about 5,600 pounds. All of our actual specs are gonna be on our website. We're also gonna have a link down below that will bring up a brochure. It will give you more details on specs, pricing, etc. The tongue weight, you're right about 460 pounds. So you're gonna be able to tow this pretty easily with a half-ton truck, depending on your comfort towing levels. Easily tow it with an F-150, Chevy 1500 or anything like that. The Australians tow these with mid-sized trucks. Their speed limits are a little bit slower than some of the places in the US, but check this kitchen out. This is a stainless steel kitchen. You have some extra prep space here, and I love how they do the windshield. Down here you can see there's a actual mount or a leg that holds this up. Got a bottle opener here. Nice storage throughout, all stainless steel. Over here you have a rack that you can put your dishes. This is a dry rack, or you can just have some storage up there while you're cooking. This kitchen is very, very nice and very well thought out. Down here you have your hot and cold and your propane to be able to hook up. Those are quick connects. And then over here you have your grab bar with the light. And then of course you have the step right here, and that goes out of the way. When you get to camp, you just pull that out. Moving along here, we have an awning, which is just over 14 feet long. So got a lot of coverage for you. This unit, specifically this unit that we have in the showroom right now, and this is available for sale, has 700 watts of solar. You'll want to check before you buy a unit because they can have different solar arrays, but that's currently what this unit has. And any Island you can order with 700 watts of solar, which is a crazy amount of solar for a unit this big. This right here, this is a drop down prep tray, or just, you know, a table where you can set stuff on. Down here you notice there's these little buttons or clips. The XT16HR comes with an annex entire room that will come out, attached to the awning. They slide in through this track, and you have walls, floors. It essentially doubles the space of your trailer. So if you're staying somewhere for a while, you have kids, grandkids visiting you, you have a place for them to stay. Also, you know, kind of get away from the elements. Really cool. As you can see, it comes standard with the 2 spare tires, and these are a off-road mud terrain load range E. The 2 tires are rated for 6,800 pounds, which is way more than what the trailer weighs, so you're not gonna have any issues with underrated tires. But let's head on inside. One of the things that I like to point out is also all of these lights. So you do have a lot of space, and you have lights all the way around the trailer. On the other side, you just have the cassette toilet. You also have the Truma water heater and your fill stations where you fill up all your water. So all your auxiliary ports are over there. But let's head inside now. One other thing that I love about these trailers, these Australian trailers, is they use this door. This is called the Aussie Traveler. And you can see this thing. This thing is extremely strong. You know, if you have dogs or animals, you know, you're gonna be able to leave them inside, and there's no way they're coming out of this thing. This thing is very, very strong. All aluminum, metal, and you lock this up. It has actually a mechanism where it locks in 3 different places. So this door can't actually be opened. See, watch this. You can see this. You pull that, and it has a latch there, latch here, latch here. So if you just shut it like this, you can see how this could be pulled, you know? But if you do that, it actually locks it in really nice and tight. So very cool door. You can lock this screen door. So you can leave, go on a hike, leave the dogs in here, have some airflow, turn on a fan, and you can lock this door and nobody can come in. So it's a really cool feature. Also this window, when you close this up, you have these little drapes that will cover and make it nice and dark inside. Let's head on inside, check this thing out. Welcome inside the Island by MDC. This is a very beautiful trailer. Like I said, ideal for couples. This is a couple's dream trailer. As you can see, you have some mood lighting up here. It actually, you can change the color of that. So if you wanna, you know, just whatever color fancies your mood, you can change it. Cabinets are all wood with veneer. And you also have this two-tone, right? Where you have the black down here, the white up here. Everything is locking latches. I've been so excited about dealing with these people because I've been looking at their trailers going on a decade. They have over 1,000 YouTube videos online. If you want to know more about these trailers, you don't need to wait for ROA to come out and release tours and videos. You can go to their website, you can go to their YouTube channel, and you can watch over 1,000 videos. So here we have the Island. You have, of course, your dinette area. You know, I'm 250, 260 pounds, and you can see I have space with between my gut and the table. This will turn into a bed. It's a small bed for kids, grandkids, about 5 feet once it drops down into a bed. But you can see there's nice little pockets here. You have these screens for bugs, and these are really nice screens. They're very fine. And then of course you can open this up and you have these windows, and these are a dual pane polycarbonate window. I've thrown things at these windows like baseballs. They're very strong windows, and you can get some nice airflow in here, turn on the fans. You do have a Dometic air conditioning unit, roof mounted, so you can keep it cool in here. If you're somewhere you're plugged in, running a generator. If you're somewhere off grid, you can open the windows up and get a lot of nice airflow. You do have some fans inside your bathroom, and you have fans over the bed. I'll show you that in just a little bit. Come back in here, and one of the reasons why I say this is an amazing couples trailer, because couples generally don't want to be in a wet bath. When you get older and you're just the two of you, you want comfort, you want ease of use. And so we have inside this trailer, we have a separate shower, and then you have your toilet and your vanity area. As you can see, you have a beautiful bowl basin right here. You got your mirror, got your little trays and your towel holders, tons and tons of storage. Look at these drawers. These drawers come out and you just have so much storage, and everything is locking. So when you actually push this button, it opens up, and then you have to twist the knob to be able to open that latch. And this is a little metal catch right there. Lots and lots of storage space in here. Coming into the shower is very spacious. So I'm 6 feet tall, and I have about probably 4 inches above my head. So the floor to ceiling is about 6'4". So if you're a tall guy, you're gonna fit into this shower comfortably. You know, I always like to do my soap drop test at the very end, but if you imagine that soap and I drop it, I can bend down here easily, no problem. Got little trays and spots to hold stuff. And you have, of course, you have your hot and cold shower, and you have a fan as well. Over in this area, you have your toilet, and this is your cassette toilet. These really are ideal for off-grid. The cassette toilets allow you to be able to be off-grid longer and not have to go somewhere to empty your sewage. The cool thing about ROA Off-Road is we have options where we could pull this toilet out and throw in a composting toilet, dry flush toilet, an incinerator toilet. We have a lot of different options of toilets, and to me, I always say toilets are kind of like beds. Everybody has an opinion on which one is best. I do really love these cassette toilets. You pull out that cartridge, you can wheel it down, throw it in the back of your truck, go and dump it in a pit station. If you're in the national forest, you can dump it at a rest stop. They're really convenient, and they don't restrict you to having to take your trailer to a sewage dump station in order to dump your sewer. You can park your trailer and keep it in the same spot for a long time with a cassette toilet. And like I said, we have tons of toilet options out there. Toilet paper holder, just lots of cubbies, lots of areas to store stuff. You also have these storage compartments up here. And there's also a little bit of a lip here, so stuff's not gonna just fall out while you're in transit. You also have some soft close and cool little switches, turn everything on and off. Look at this, look how robust this mechanism is. This thing just kind of goes up and locks right into there. And then look, this goes down and locks into the floor. That's pretty cool. This thing is not gonna be flying all over the place when you're off-roading. Moving over to here, we have our refrigerator, and you can see they put locks on everything, which I really appreciate. It means you're going off-roading and they know it. So you have the Norcold, and this is a 12 volt, so it's not propane. The whole fridge and freezer gross volume is 152 liters. Obviously, like I said, this is for a couple, so it's not as big as maybe a family fridge. Up here, you're gonna have your electrical components. You press this, this tells you your voltage, your input, your output, battery disconnect. Got a bunch of different switches here that turns on your fridge. As you can see, I just turned that on. Hot water, everything right here. You have an extra spare for if you ever want to add a modification to it. Also, I love that they put this inside a door. It's crazy. We've had trailers where that's just kind of open in the outside, and it's like, it's light all day long, all night long while you're sleeping. You'll see little lights, and that drives me crazy. Right here, we have the kitchen, and we have a sink, and you have a 3 cooktop burner. We have the Furrion vent right here, so you're able to turn that on when you're cooking and take all the yucky smells out of your kitchen. This gives you your gauges. This is your water and your gray and your freshwater tanks. And you can turn that off at night in case you don't want that. You have a stereo with an auxiliary, so you can be able to play music from your phone, and just tons and tons of storage. Massive amounts of storage. Look at all this storage right here. Really deep drawers here too. Moving back into the bed area, as you can see, I was mentioning about these Sirocco fans. These are really cool. They actually also have timers, so you can turn on a timer and it will run for a little bit. You have different fan speeds as well. These really put a good amount of air flow in the trailer, so if you're sleeping, you can have them blowing right on you. This is a queen size bed. Now this does have a portion that folds back, so it actually scoots out to about right here, and then this portion flips down there, so you have a full length. And this mattress that it comes with is a 58 by 80, but there's space on each side to be able to put a 60 by 80 true queen size mattress. Of course, it will stick out in the hallway a little bit if you put your own mattress. So if you use the one it comes with, you can push it back and have more walking space during the day. Over here, you have, of course, your television. Your entertainment center does have a DVD player also on it. And then of course you have these really good storage things. The thing that I like about how this bed kind of comes out of the way is it's really easy to access these storage compartments to be able to hang up your clothes, and you can be able to access this area nicely because you can walk right up to it. Of course, you have 12 volt plugs, you have USB ports so you can plug in your cell phones. You also have your standard 120 volt power outlets. And then if you lift this up, you have a massive storage area under here. Little tote with tons of different things that come with the trailer. The trailer comes stocked with tons of things, like your whole annex, lots of goodies. It's like Christmas. You're gonna be going through this stuff for weeks, going through it all and just playing with all the extra stuff that it comes with. Up here, you also have this vent that opens up, and you have a lot of airflow through here. This has a little switch on it. Where is that switch? Here it is. That turns on and off. And then you can put the screens for the midges or the mosquitoes, or you can go blackout. Okay, there you have it. Like I mentioned, this was gonna be a quick video. We didn't wanna go into crazy amount of depth. Stay tuned for some of our long tours. You know, I'll have an hour-long video where I come out and I explain every single detail. I didn't even mention the suspension. The suspension is phenomenal. It's an independent A-arm suspension with extra heavy-duty sized gas shocks. Also, they use the mega hubs, the 12-inch hubs. These things they're using Timken bearings, genuine Timken bearings. When you come into this, it's more refined. You can tell that they're users, and I know the owner, the founder of this company, he goes out and uses these trailers all the time. There's lots of cool things that you're not gonna see in any other caravan on the market that you'll see in the MDCs. Simple little touches like, you know, the caravan pre-tow checklist, right? They have it right next to the door. They kind of give you that guideline. Go and check out their YouTube videos. There's a playlist on the island. It gives you tours. They'll go into more details. I mean, I didn't even mention the battery banks, lithium battery banks, really big solar array. I did mention that earlier, but you have inverters. There's a lot of cool components and electronics that are in this that come standard. The value and the quality is really excellent, especially for what you're paying on these trailers. You really can't beat the value on them and what they come with right out of the get-go from the annexes and all of the lithium and solar. We currently have units on the ground at our showroom in our experience center in Utah. We will be getting units over to South Carolina pretty soon, so stay tuned. Go down, click on the link below. We'll send you to the YouTube videos that they have, you know, the playlist, so you can learn more about this. Go binge watch all of the MDC videos. Like I said, 1,000 videos online. Also, we have a brochure that you can download, get the specs, the pricing. I didn't go over all the details, so go and check that out and stay tuned for a full in-depth tour. We will be bringing that out pretty soon, where I'll go over every single thing about the galvanized chassis to the welded aluminum skeleton, all of those things, the honeycomb flooring. There's no wood, right? There's so many details that I could talk about that I'm not going to hit right now. So stay tuned for that. Also, we have an adventure series coming up with MDC. The crew is flying out from Australia to Utah, and we're going to tour them around Utah and all of their off-road caravans. We'll probably have anywhere from 5 to 6 units going off-roading for a week with them. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.